Odin Sphere is a side-scrolling beat-em-up from developer Vanillaware. The game isn't especially deep and it does suffer from a few nagging performance and design issues, but those shortcomings are easily forgiven thanks to Odin Sphere's compelling story and absolutely gorgeous artwork. The most striking feature of Odin Sphere is far and away its presentation. It's a 2D side-scroller just like countless other games, but the difference is in the amazing detail and scale of the artwork. You'll see gorgeous stages that stretch off far into the distance, and you'll definitely want to take time to stop and check out the icy mountains, lush forests, fiery volcanoes, imposing castles, and much, much more. The hand-painted backgrounds look great, but even more impressive are the ornately detailed and often massive character sprites. You'll see bosses that take up half the screen or more, often with elaborate and great-looking attack animations. Although the game doesn't support progressive scan, the sprites are high enough resolution that they look extremely sharp. Without a doubt, Odin Sphere is easily one of the best-looking 2D games to grace the PlayStation 2. However, beneath the supersized sprites and ethereal backdrops, Odin Sphere is a very basic game of mashed button. You play as one character against several different armies in the conflicted fantasy world of Arion. You visit each kingdom and typically battle against dozens of enemies and several bosses. Each world is arranged into several small stages which are connected in a sort of web. This means that there are multiple paths through each world, so you can go straight for the boss or take some time to gather some treasure and level up your character. Each stage is flat and circular, so you can keep running forever and the stage just keeps scrolling. Instead of reaching an end, you simply have to defeat all the enemies or kill the boss to make the exits appear so you can progress to the next stage. There are 5 playable characters in the game, but all but one are locked at the beginning of the game. Each character has some unique moves and magic, as well as a unique story, but the basic gameplay doesn't change. Most of the time you'll be hammering on the square button to pull off attack combos, although you can take to the sky for some aerial combos as well. There are also some helpful magic attacks that you can unleash after gathering the right amount of energy from killing enemies. There's also an extensive item gathering and synthesis system in the game. You can collect seeds and grow fruits, combine ingredients to create meals, and even mix up potions on the fly. The item system is a bit cumbersome though, because to use items you have to pull up a menu, which pauses the action, then you have to scroll through the menus looking for your items, and then hope you can use that item before you get attacked. All the action does get repetitive after a while, but the challenge is steep enough that it never feels completely mindless. Even on the easiest difficulty setting, you'll find that the bosses can be ridiculously hard to beat if you aren't well prepared. Some of the enemy attacks do feel a bit cheap, and you'll definitely find yourself feeling frustrated at times. Another problem with the game is the uneven performance. You'll see some major slowdown when there's a lot happening on the screen at the same time. It's even so bad that it just about ruins at least one of the boss fights in the game because the frame rate slows to the point of almost stopping altogether. There are also frequent load times to deal with, which can be extremely annoying. When you have to wait 10 seconds to load a stage that will take you 20 seconds to finish, your patience will start wearing pretty thin. However, all of Odin Sphere's shortcomings are easy to forgive because the game is genuinely fun most of the time, and its interesting story and gorgeous artwork will keep you playing just to see what's next. If you're a fan of beat-em-ups or action role-playing games, you owe it to yourself to check out Odin Sphere.